everybody, this is Felicia and welcome to my channel. Yes, I've been missing in action. There has been quite a bit going on in my life. I don't even want to, I'll just probably just let it out bits and pieces here and there. But I just want to get on here to say that I am ready for 2024. So we're gonna jump right into it. As you can tell, last year I did at the beginning of the year, I did a Techo Kaigi. How does that? Kaigi, I think it is. Kaigi. Techo Kaigi last year on the planners that I was going to be using last year. So I'm here to tell you and show you what worked and what didn't work. I am a huge Archer and Olive fan. I love their journals. I have been going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over their journals. And because I don't do bullet journaling anymore, I found other uses for those journals and I'm loving it. So I've figured out what worked and what's going to work for me as far as those Archer and Olive journals are concerned. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it and everything. And we're going to start first with one of the questions that I get asked about a lot, and including in my personal life and off camera, is my mental health journal. My mental health journal served me well. There was a month that I did not do, was it almost a month and a half that I did not do anything in it. I kind of wish I had have, but in hindsight, you know, I decided to go ahead and just move forward and skip those months, skip that month or month and a half. So I have it right here, which is, I've shown you guys this already. This is my mental health journal. It is gotten a little bit on the, I would say fat. Oh, I had it upside down. Jesus. Anyway, it had gotten a little bit on the chunky side. There is a lot in here. You know, I'll show a close-up of this. I am now in November. This is the week that is coming up. And I decorate each page because to me it's therapeutic. This journal has helped me. It also kept my word visible every time when I would open it and go in here. My word was visible to me every single time I used it, which was persevere. This was my word from last year, persevere. But this journal has served me well. Like I said, this is an Archer and Olive B5 journal. It is a dotted journal and it has gilded pages. I don't know if you can see that. The light might be kind of tricky, but it has gilded pages. And it's got a velvet cover. This came in the subscription box, my very first subscription box that I signed up with Archer and Olive with, and I was trying to figure out what kind of journal I was going to use for my mental health journal, and this one did perfect because green, of course, is my favorite color. So this one went well, which is why, so I'm going to show you what I'm replacing. So this one will be done this year, and I'm going to do one every year so that I can see where I'm going. So I'm unwrapping this one and I'm going to show you this one up close and personal. But this is my next mental health journal for 2024. This is another Archer and Olive B5 size. I find that the B5 is very helpful for me because I like to decorate and it gives me plenty of space to decorate. So I already started, and I'll show you this. My one little word for the year is courage. This is my word for the year, and yes, I did write this. A lot of people say, did you write that? Yes, I did. I did write this. You'll get a close-up look of that. My subword is confidence. There's a lot of reasons why I decided to choose that word for the year. I am super stoked about next year because I'm going to make some massive changes to my life next year. So, and one of the things is I want to take you along this time with me because I didn't think I had anything to offer until someone told me that I did. There's a lot that I had to offer. There is age differences between the younger YouTubers that come on and then myself, but it's okay because I am going to do me, and I know there's some older YouTubers on there, and I'm just going to do what I need to do. That's all. Anyway, enough that said. So we're going to put this back in the box. So that is going to be my new mental health journal for 2024. And I will go into more detail on how I use that. So a lot of people don't know that, you know, mental health is just that. So, and I'll do a flip through. I don't have my older reading journal right here, but I decided to use another Archer and Olive reading journal for my reading. I have been blasting, and I do mean blasting, so we got to make a separate video for that. But I have been blasting for in reading lately. I don't know what it is, but I'm on right now what I'm currently reading. I'll tell you what I'm currently reading, so you'll be like, I'm reading The Silent Patient, and I'm also reading the Throne of Glass series. I had to go backwards and go back and read that because I skipped all of that. So, and I can't wait for the third Crescent City to come out. Oh my gosh, I already pre-ordered that, by the way. It's Sarah Moss's Crescent City. So I've been reading quite a few books. I've read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I've read, oh my gosh, I've read a lot. So we're going to have to just do a separate video for that. One of the books that stand out the most to me that I read was called How Does It Feel? I had to do a moment of silence. That book, anyway, How Does It Feel? If you know that book, we'll come back to that later. But anyway, so to make a long story short, I am using another, this is for my reading journal. I am using another Archer and Olive journal. This one is like a pleathery, like vegan leather-ish like, but it's super smooth. And it's a 8x8, so this is an 8x8. And this is what my beginning page here looks like on my reading journal. I decided to make it more vintagey. And then, you know, it's kind of got some stuff in this. I mean, there's a lot of books that I've read from September, from July up until this point, a lot of books. So we'll just have to just go on. But I am on the second book of Fourth Wing, so just want to let you know that. So, and then last year, I did a Hobonichi Weeks last year for 2023. And this little guy, and I did the Hobonichi Weeks Mega. I did do some work in here. I didn't do as much as I wanted to do in here. I mean, I did use it quite a bit. And I use this mainly for my social media, for my channel that's blown up, by the way. And if you're wondering where I've been, that channel is blown up, and I do ASMR journal decorating on that one. So that one has blown up quite a bit. So we're in all with that one right now. So the thing is I'm not going to be using this year. I am going to put everything in my Hobonichi this year, which I gave it away. I am using another Hobonichi, but I'm going to show you something. All right, so now we are down to the nitty-gritty. I am no longer using a traveler's notebook this year for journaling or anything like that, but I do use my traveler's notebook for just that, traveling. That is going to be my ultimate, just straight travel journal there. So I showed you this last year that I showed you the last year that I used a Lengtrum soft cover A6 bullet journal, and I actually loved using this because I was able to do some decorations in here. I was able to go through and do some pen swatching, and I used it for everything. You know, every now and then I would write some days and stuff in here. I always try to make sure I put a calendar in here. Even though I didn't write much, I did a lot of work in this bad boy this year because I loved my bullet journal. I don't think I'm going to sway too far away from that. Although I don't do bullet journaling, I use this mainly for other things, to practice my sketches as well, or my doodles, I should say. And that's exactly what I use this for. We're going to be using it again in a different color this year for 2024. So this is last year's, and it's almost at the end of the year, and then we're going to be opening up a new one for 2024. I went from bullet journaling to my Hobonichi, and I am so glad I decided to use it. This is a little chunky. I am using the Hobonichi Avec Techo because you divide it up into 2 years, and you divide it up in half into two. the first half of the year, January through June, and then the second half of the year, July through December. And this one is as chunky too. It's almost done, December, November, and everything. But I felt that, and it's, you can see bottom and top, I felt that this Hobonichi gave me a purpose. It gave me a purpose, and I loved using it. I love writing on the paper. The Tombow, the river paper is just, I don't care what anybody says, that stuff is just addictive to write on. So in my opinion, so this is my first half of the year, and as you can see, I use this bad boy every single day. So, and I use my weeks part. I can show you how I use my weeks part, but I'm proud of myself because I stuck to my main planner all year long. And so right now we are in the next one, and this one is tab 2. This is the next one, and I'm using this one every single day. I even journaled when I went to Rome. That's a whole different story. This is for 2024. This is the first half of the year. I'm sorry. This is the first half of the year, and then this is the second half of the year. So I am going to be using these again. So I have already decorated my cover this time, and I have it a little bit different this time. This is a textured paper underneath here, and it's really cool. It kind of looks like dragon scales. That's a long story. I've been just into a lot of the fantasy stuff, and Fourth Wing kind of inspired the cover here for my Hobonichi for 2024. So it's already tabbed, it's already ready to go. I've done everything in here, getting it ready, and I'll explain how I'm going to be using that. All right. I also put it in this plastic cover here, and just so you can see through. And this is a Midori plastic cover for A5 size, and it fits perfectly for this Hobonichi. I've been using these, as you can see, I've used them throughout, and they've lasted for the whole year. No damage, no nothing, no anything. That is what I'm going to be using for the year of 2024. I will be also doing a mood board video here, and you'll see that here in a little bit soon, because I got to get that ready here. I'm trying to get everything ready to go for 2024 because I don't want to be rushing at the last minute. But I do want to say this. What I got here, I know you guys recognize this. This is a Hobonichi cover. I know you're going, what? I thought you said, yes, I do. I do. And I am going to be using my main planner. This is not going to be used as a planner. This is going to be used to track, because I bought it by accident. $60. And I'm not going to let it go to waste. I didn't send it back because I thought about it, and I'm like, you know, I could have sent this back, but because I love these so much and I like writing in them, I just decided to keep it. So just take a look at what it looks like now, because I'm going to decorate this as I go as well. I can't help it. I love to decorate with stickers and writing and handwriting and brush script writing and calligraphy and all that other good stuff, and that's just how I am. Yeah, so this is what my 2024 is going to be looking like. But like I was saying, I just gotta have brain fart there. So that's pretty much it. They're in the box. Keeping it really simple for 2024. Multiple planner system for me doesn't work for me at all. Keep journaling, you guys. Keep journaling. Keep writing in your planners. Keep things up to date, and you'll have, you know, things to remember every year when you go back to look. I can't tell you how far back my journaling goes right now at this point. I mean, it goes as far back as I was 9 years old. And I didn't keep those journals because they got lost over time, you know, in those little thingies. But at that time, they were more so like Dear Diaries for me. It really wasn't, it was journaling, but it was in a Dear Diaries format. Just so excited about 2024. I can't tell you how excited I am about. Just keep journaling. I'm a severe, I wouldn't say severe, I would say I am a severe advocate, I'll say it like that, of journaling. I mean, I can't tell you how important it is. Even if it's just 3, 4, 5 sentences, I cannot tell you how important journaling is. Only thing I can say to you is that just keep doing it. Just keep going no matter what. And you'll have something to look forward over the years as you look back on everything and you see what you wrote. Anyway, so I got to get out of here because I got to go to work. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is something that I have kind of doubted I was going to do for 2024 because today is November the 18th. So anyway, guys, so I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for coming to my channel. I appreciate you all. I am very excited to begin 2024. And I know I probably said this before, but life really does get in the way. Anyway, guys, all right, peace out. And I got to go to work, but first I got to make my coffee. Because I should have made my coffee before I did the video, but I didn't think about that. Anyway, bye guys. See you in the next video.